Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Listen, it's been hard to be consistent with the way Chelsea are handling their business and Chelsea are playing on the pitch. So it's just been nothing positive to take. But can this story change this weekend? Can Chelsea manage to actually win the FA Cup against Manchester City at Wembley tomorrow? Now, before we looked at the game and the players available and what we think as a club, whether we're going to win or not. The question is, do we actually want to win it? Because I saw online, it's sort of like we are divided as fan base right now, as Chelsea fan base. Because some people are saying Chelsea should not win this FA Cup because then we are sending the wrong message. And then some are saying, you know what? This is the DNA of Chelsea. We have won the Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues, and some, many other cups. Talking about the Club World Cup, when we are the underdogs. So people might say, yeah, we have had some shitty seasons, but we have managed to at least win a trophy. Look at last season. We didn't have a really good season, but at the end of it, we won the Club World Cup and the Conference League. So that gave us, the fans, something to cheer on or some sort of positive. Now, let's talk about whether we should lose. All right. And what does that do to the team? Now, if we lose, obviously, that's just going to make our season even worse than it already is. Right. But then at the same time, what message are we sending to the directors if we don't win? Some might say we're actually sending a message that our squad is not good enough, which, by the way, is not good enough. Right. And then on the other side, it's like if you win, as a fan base, you then go, right, we had a shitty season, but we actually managed to win the FA Cup. So we have something positive to look on. The atmosphere might even change just because of the FA Cup if we manage to win it. But then in the same conversation, someone might say, but then if you win, you're now saying your squad is actually good enough to win cups. Because look at last season, the squad was shit, but we managed to win 2 trophies. This season, if by any chance or by any means we manage to win this FA Cup, now you're saying we have the similar squads. We have complained for better players. The owners didn't give us those players. But then we have actually managed to win 3 cups with the same players that were given to us by the owners. So then you are like, right, yes, we're winning these cups, but look at our seasons. Look at the 4 seasons we've had in the past into this project. So as much as, yes, I, for one, I want to win the FA Cup because, again, like I said, it's in our DNA. We win competition, we win cups, even when we are underdogs. We've won Premier Leagues, we've won Champions League, we've won Club World Cup. So it wouldn't surprise me if Chelsea go on to win this. Now, do I think we're going to win it? I don't think we are going to win it. I just think Man City are too good. They're just too good and we're just shit. So I don't think we're going to win it, but I want to win it, right? But on the other side of the conversation, I also want us to actually take this club as a serious club. I want us to appoint Xabi Alonso or someone of that high stature, someone who have actually won it, someone who have proven it on a bigger stage. Xabi Alonso, yes, is still new, but he has proven it. He proved to us that he can actually win competition, he can win cups, he can run a bigger club. And he can coach young players. So give me Xabi Alonso. Then go into the summer. Give me a goalkeeper. Give me 1 or even 2 center backs. And maybe another striker. Because I need, oh my goodness, wingers. Give me wingers. I cannot stand Garnacho. I cannot stand Neto. Give me wingers. So wingers, a central defender, a goalkeeper, and maybe a striker. João Pedro, I think he can actually manage if you give him good players around him, good wingers. But I think he still needs help, and I don't think that Delep is cutting it. I don't think he's cutting it. So maybe give me at least 2 attackers, whether they are wingers or number 9, but give me 2 attackers. Give me a center back. Give me a goalkeeper. In the midfield right now, I think I'm okay because Enzo, if he stays, Caicedo, they're good. Lavia, of course, we've got Santos, we've got Esugo. I trust those boys. And if you want to make it spicy, you can even put Reece James into the midfield. I don't know who's going to come and coach these boys next season, But I think that's something we need to consider. We need to consider playing Reece James more into the midfield. And I know he's an excellent, and I mean world class, right back. We know what he can do. But it seems like every time he plays as a right back, right, he then seems to get injured. So, but when you play him in the midfield like Maresca did, he actually seemed to play even way more games than he usually does play. So I do think we need to consider start playing Reece James into the midfield. I know, yes, you're probably not gonna get the actual Reece James in the midfield, but he can still do the job. He's good in the midfield too. Now, so I want Chelsea to go and win this competition, but then let's not stop there. Go give me the players that I just asked for. Now let's look at the team available to play. Apparently, Colwill, James, Neto, Garnacho, they've all trained. The Garnacho news, okay, thank you, but no thanks. He can go back to injury. I could care less. Like, he's not dying. He's just going to be injured. I could care less. Garnacho, even Neto. Do you know what? When we were playing with no wingers, because Estevao was injured and then Garnacho, Neto, Gittens, they're all injured. I didn't think our team was that bad, you know. I know Cucurella, you know, last time, you know, the lack of quality in the box was not great. But he was getting into the right positions and right spaces. And I do think if you had put someone like a Jero Heto where Cucurella was, I think Jero Heto would have actually produced a better quality as a left wing back. You know. But yeah, I really don't miss Neto and Garnacho. They could literally just go back. But the flip side of it is Colwill and James, you know, they would be available. That's a good news. And actually, let me say this about Colwill, yeah. You know what makes me even more mad is when I see Colwill coming back from a year injury and then play like the way he just played against Nottingham Forest. Yes, we lost the game, but he showed some good signs. The way he played against Liverpool, yes, Liverpool was shit, but it showed how important of a player of the quality of Levi Colwill we really missed this season. So when we were crying for a centre back, we didn't get any. But rather, we went and got Garnacho and Buonanotte. I'm tired of talking about that story because it pissed me the fuck. I don't know. Too much. So yes, Colwill, I have to give him his props. After a year of injury and the way he's playing, it really shows that if you have quality, you can actually play good football, or you can actually win or draw some matches, not just fucking lose every match we did, like, you know, the past 7 games. I mean, before the Liverpool, of course. And they won against Leeds, which was a different competition. But yeah, that's the good news, people. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we win this game. I really want to win it. I don't care about sending the wrong message. I do think that these owners are starting to realize their mistakes, and the fact that we are linked to Xavi Alonso, it actually says a lot. It says a lot. Now I'm just waiting for a couple players, and for Xavi Alonso to, I mean, he hasn't signed yet, but if he was to agree to sign, there's no way he's gonna sign without some reassurance. So I do think that we will go into the summer. We'll buy 1 or 2 players. Whether they will be as good as we want them to be, I don't know. But I know we will buy players. And then we're going to get some sort of a proven, or even, not just proven, but like just good coach. Because you've got coaches like Iraola. Yes, he hasn't won anything in the Premier League. I'm not sure about in Spain, but he hasn't won anything big compared to the other guys like the Xavi Alonso. But on the other side, you can say, yeah, he has shown us what he could do, with Bournemouth. Like right now, Bournemouth are actually above us, if I'm not mistaken. So it shows you, or it showed us the kind of coach at least he is, compared to like, obviously, other coaches we've had in the past, these experiments. So if you get me a Xavi Alonso, it tells me that to some degree, you're changing something within your project, because maybe you've realized that it's not working as much as you thought it would. So that's a good sign. Like, failing is fine. It's how you do after you fail. Are you going to keep doing the same thing so you can keep failing again? Or are you going to change your ways so maybe you won't fail? So it does seem like these owners, we are going to change our ways or their ways. So that's exciting. But apart from that, really, I think we have obviously an advantage in terms of having 1 or 2 more extra days of resting because City just played yesterday. So hopefully that will play a part in us winning the FA Cup because I really do genuinely want to win it. Yeah. But anyway, people, I'll see you at Wembley tomorrow. Make sure you do subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.